Isaiah, there
What's
you go.
good, brother?
What's good with you, bro?
Good class, very good class.
Praise
And
God.
in the class, talking about people like condemning people, but like not having knowledge. And I was speaking of the Drake and Kendrick beef, and I was wondering, is it wrong to keep up like with all the stuff that's happening, or like look at other people's reactions to it online?
No, it ain't wrong to stay informed or keep up with anything, right? I think somebody asked me that about something else we were talking about, like about a month or something ago, like just to follow it and keep up with it. Maybe it was Gideon, I don't know. Um, but no, as long as you ain't contributing to the mob mentality or spreading gossip or anything like that, you good. You follow what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with you just keeping up with it, just knowing what's going on with it, right?
Okay, so like, what would be counted as contributing? Like, if I was to go on YouTube and watch somebody's reaction to like a diss track, would that be counting as contributing since I'm like technically viewing that video and that person might see the stats and think
Now,
they should keep doing that?
contributing means contributing to the problem itself. That's what I mean when I say contributing. Like you going on there and posting in the comment section, inciting the beef and trying to, keep the fire going, that would be contributing to it. You follow what I'm saying? That's what I mean when I say contribute to something. You just bearing witness to something does not make you a contributor. If you walk down the street and you see a bunch of dudes jumping me and you just standing there and you just watch, you ain't contributing to the beat down. You just bearing witness to it. But if you come over there and get a couple of kicks in yourself, now you contributing to my beat down. You follow what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like when I say contribute to it, just knowing what's going on and not getting involved in it, that's not the same thing. That's like saying that you're contributing to the news if you purchase a newspaper. You just purchase the newspaper, you just reading what's going on. Are you contributing to the events that the newspaper is talking about?
No.
Right. Just being informed about something. Now I would say don't get caught up in it and don't let that become a distraction and the only thing that you focus on. But other than that, I can't say that you're wrong just for keeping up with it. Now, me on a personal level, now this is me, this ain't book. On a personal level, I don't follow any of that crap because it ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't benefiting our people. It's just some old ignorant mess that people going back and forth about. So in the long run, it ain't even worth it. I don't follow. Just me though. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not thinking I'm better. I'm just saying that type of stuff don't interest me at all. Gideon to tell you, he had to tell me about it. I didn't even know what was going on. He had to tell me. I don't follow stuff like that because it generally has no interest to me. You follow what I'm saying?
Nah, Brother Josh is saying that because he's a certified lover boy, and he said that his boy Drake's going down.
I cannot name one song that Drake got. That's how out of the loop I am. That's on God. I can't name one song.
Oh, come on, brother Josh.
I swear I don't follow. I'm telling y'all, man. As anybody at eight. I say what, Drake? I mean, Gideon.
You know God's plan. God's plan. God's plan. Hey, you have
Nope.
to.
Joshua know the song, but he won't know who's singing it.
I don't
he
even
might
know.
have heard it because he be with the kids all the time.
Yeah.
So they be singing them songs all the time.
Yeah,
so
they
he
might
know
be.
the
Yeah.
song, but he won't know that's Drake.
Yeah, that's how I might know. Yeah, I don't be knowing who's who. They'll tell you. My kids will tell you when I be driving them around in my van. They'll tell you. They'll be playing the song. I'll be like, "Who is this?" They're like, "You don't know who this is?" I'm like, no, they have to tell me. I don't follow that stuff like that.
You gotta know Future though. You gotta be listening to the mixtapes. They be selling them at the gas station.
Nope. Nope. I tell y'all, man, I don't know why y'all don't see. That just goes to show that I'm such a rarity to y'all. You can't even believe that it's a guy my age who is this out here, yet at the same time ain't following any of this stuff. It's a rarity. I take it as a compliment. Y'all find it so unbelievable that somebody really don't give a damn about that stuff. I really truly don't. Like I'm in my own world. I'm like really bent on separating myself from the madness. Now, if I hear something on the radio, I might ask somebody like, "Who is this?" And then they'll tell me. But that will be the one and only song I will know because I'm not gonna pursue it. You know who I listen to? I listen to Cream Corn. That's why I be rocking when I want to turn on some hip hop. I had this stuff playing today. You follow what I'm saying? I don't be listening to secular rap like that. I listen to Big Bro Zadok if I want to get my hip hop on, or the Sons of Jacob. That's another group that came out when I was coming up, right? I don't know nothing about Drake. I don't know nothing about Kendrick Lamar as far as like what they do. Now, I seen the movie Black Panther, and I think Kendrick Lamar was involved with some of the music in that. But the only reason I know about that because I saw the movie Black Panther. So that's another way I might know about a song if it's in a movie, a popular movie, and it's part of the soundtrack. Then I would know. But as far as Josh just turning on the radio or going on YouTube checking for them dudes, their music or what's going on with them, God knows I don't do it. I just don't.
Bro, I promise I learned songs from either 2K soundtracks or Madden soundtracks. If they ain't on there, like I'm probably
and wrestling and wrestling too.
Wrestling,
yep.
That's when I first hear a song.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, this is like for the. I learned who Meek Mills was from like 2K. I think it was like 2K19. It was like the first song that came on. I forgot who was on the cover of that 2K. Mm-hmm. But it was like him, Rick Ross. I'm a boss. That song. Right. That song, and the only reason I know Rick Ross comes from Florida, and we went to the same college, but that's how I know about him. But like if it's on 2K or Madden, then okay, I'll learn about it. But outside of that, like it literally has to be playing in the background somewhere for me to actually find the song. And some of the people I know, people that that cross my path, they're like, man, you heard a song or something? Like, bro, if it ain't somebody from like the 90s or the early 2000s. I can't help you, man, because I'm literally that out of the loop. Just because that stuff I just don't have any that serious of it. I don't have any, the interest. Like it doesn't. I can't relate to none of that stuff. I think it was the Boondocks. When Reggie Hunter, that BET episode, they got banned, and they're talking about the shows that he was like, you think I can relate to anything that these dudes are talking about right now? They stuff that he was allowing on TV on the BET episode. He's like, you think I can relate to any of this stuff they talking about? No, I'm the exact same way. Like, first of all, I don't even know what they be saying half the time, and it ain't like no Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like you can't barely understand what they're saying. It's like literally like I don't know what these dudes are saying. And at all. And then when I do, I'm like, whoa, this is what they're talking about? And then they not even just the dudes, it's the women. Like I'll watch some people, they be like exposing some of the stuff that these women and men be saying on their songs and stuff. I'm like, this is absolutely wild. I'm more concerned about keeping my kids and family away from that stuff rather than listening to it.
Yeah. I remember I was driving my the kids I work with around, and they would listen to that woman. I always forget her name, but she always talking about some Pound Town. I forget. I ain't know who she was. And I was like, I wasn't even more disturbed by the lyrics than just by how trash her skills were. That's how I think Satan was messing with my head. I'm supposed to be mad about the lyrics. I was more mad at how trash her skills were. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Sexy Red. I hate that song, man.
That song ain't got no dude. You know what that sound like? That sound like a bunch of little girls around the playground just doing like this and just saying whatever come to mind. That's what I don't think. I'm like, is this for real?
But Josh, it speaks to what you said, and I can say this because I do still be a bit like, you know what I'm saying, here in hip hop. One thing about it is some of them. I'm not saying it's good. I hate it too. But a lot of them don't try to do the same thing, and so they'll do something different. And I think it's horrible. But that's why some of that horrible stuff even go. And then you have someone else come and try to emulate that horrible stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, because when you said it tonight, I was listening to it. I was like, this is why even some of the stuff that we hear, not to say it's good, not because I don't think majority of it is good, but some of it is different. So it's not even, a good different though. It's a bad different, but that's why some of it catch. Because I'm sure, like, y'all know if y'all know, but a lot of artists catch on nowadays, I think are terrible. You know what I mean? Just my personal opinion, I think are terrible. But they get like publicity because they do some of the stuff that is different, contrary to some of the other artists.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So that caught me when you said it because I agree with that. And then you have someone who will come and try to emulate that, opposed to learning and saying, okay, maybe this person is doing whatever, because they're not afraid of being different. No matter how, I think it's horrible. I can't listen to it. I almost break my radio every time. But I'm just saying, at least the individual is willing, you know what I'm saying, to do something different or be who they are to do whatever it is they're trying to accomplish, opposed to, following whatever's going on. So I caught that.
Yeah, this is I feel it, man. Josh gonna have to do that Melodies from Heaven class again and showing y'all, where a lot of this stuff come from. A lot of this stuff designed to like mess y'all up. And people don't know Satan was a musician, like for real. Yeah. And they use his music, you know what I'm saying, to like this to send people astray. And like I find it no coincidence that a lot of communities are perpetrated like it's designed to go at people that are poorer, people that are easily influenced to do just negative and bad stuff, and they remain in that cycle over and over and over again. That's why, like, I personally detest hip hop culture, not rap and rappers and like I could listen to that all day, like people that are talented, but like the culture that's around hip hop, it's just degenerative. There's like literally nothing good comes from. Like I don't see Brooks and Dunn and Garth Brooks having shootouts every other week. I don't see R&B artists, having shootout. Jagged Edge and Cisco, Drew Hill, or what like that. They don't be fighting each other. Cool in the Game versus Earth, Wind, and Fire. They don't be fighting and shooting and killing each other and stuff. Like, nah, man, that stuff don't go on like that. But hip hop culture, man, every week a rapper, whether mainstream or local, they die. They get shot and killed, or they have a kid out of wedlock, or something crazy. Somebody going to jail. Something crazy is going on with them, and we just keep pumping into it. And, I know there's a lot of people trying to combat that stuff, but that hip hop culture, man, that stuff is degenerative.
See, I don't hate the people. I hate the culture. The culture is messed up. And unfortunately, the culture is so much associated with the people that other people think that's us. No, it's not. And I try to tell y'all, man, I mean, this world, man, it's a trial, man. It's hard doing right in a world of wickedness. It's hard, y'all. I get it. I really do. That's why I don't be giving y'all no tough time. But I be wanting y'all to be real with yourself about what you're doing. You follow what I'm saying? Because see, folks don't be being real with themselves. You know what I'm saying? But let me move on to Dex. Dex, DEX, Dexter.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Hello, brother Josh. Hello, everyone in the audience.